So, this wasn't supposed to be the video that I uploaded. I actually filmed an entire BTS concert vlog in Madrid, but somehow I managed to lose every single piece of video and picture that I had. At first, I thought, well, there goes the vlog. But then I realized that the best part of the weekend was never going to be the footage anyway. So today I want to tell you what the concert was really like, everything I wish I'd known before going, and hopefully help anyone who's planning to see BTS in the future.
Are you ready?
If you're planning on going to a BTS concert one day, this is a video I wish I had watched before mine. As I said, I was actually supposed to be editing my concert vlog from Madrid, but I somehow managed to lose every single photo and video from the trip before the concert. So instead of pretending the weekend never happened, I thought I'd do something a little different. I'm going to tell you exactly what the experience was like, everything that surprised me, what I would do differently, and all the tips I wish I'd known before going. Whether you already have tickets or you're hoping to see BTS one day, I hope this video helps you make the most of the experience. So let's get into it. Traveling to Madrid already felt exciting, but it didn't feel real until I started seeing ARMY everywhere I went. Either I saw them with photo cards attached to their bags, or I saw them carrying out the white bag from the pop-up store, this one, or even heard them talk about their biases or theorize about the surprise songs. You could tell everyone was there for the same reason, and it was so heartwarming seeing all of those people there for the same thing. I don't think I realized just how massive the fandom was up until that weekend. It honestly felt like the whole city had turned purple, or even white and red. If you're going to a BTS concert, the biggest piece of advice I can give you is prepare more than you think you should or need to. Get within the city 1 or 2 days prior to the concert like I did, and get familiar with the transportation system and the city itself. Explore if you can, and if you're going to Madrid, please go to Tenda de los Deseos because it's free and they have really cute and different and cheap souvenirs as well. If you're in the seating area, I wouldn't be in a rush to go to the stadium. I would take my time actually and really eat and hydrate myself as possible, and then go to the stadium like a couple hours prior. But if you're in the standing area, that's a whole nother story. You'll probably be on your feet for a couple hours before the show even starts. So wear comfortable shoes, bring a power bank, check what bags are allowed, even if they didn't really check my bag at the concert, which is kind of a security risk now that I think about it. But anyways, stay hydrated, eat before you go inside, bring an extra pack of batteries if you're going with your ARMY bomb. ARMY bomb coming to you, summer 2026. Stay hydrated, eat before you go inside, and if it's summer, please wear sunscreen. I would reapply sunscreen every 45 minutes or so, and I still got a sunburn on my arms. You'll thank yourself later. And if you're worried about going to a BTS concert alone, don't be. Honestly, one of the things that surprised me the most, and that I loved the most too, was how welcoming everyone was and how easy it was to make friends, even if you're shy or introverted. People were chatting in the queues, handing out freebies, trading photo cards, complimenting each other's outfits, and making sure everyone was okay. I don't know how to explain this without it sounding weird, but I never felt like I was surrounded by strangers. I felt like being part of a big community. So if going alone is the only thing stopping you from buying that ticket, please don't let it. Because I made that mistake on the Love Yourself tour, and I regret it to this day. In my hostel, I met 3 lovely girls, and one of them was actually Portuguese like me, and staying in the same room as I'm. So we ended up going to the stadium together, and then we had another girl who was alone and asked if she could join us. So immediately we said yes, and we started chatting, and we had a lovely time. Unfortunately, none of us had the ticket to the same place, so we ended up parting ways when the queue started lining up. I actually became scared I wouldn't have anyone to sing along with, but then I went up to this other girl and straight up asked if I could join her, and she immediately said yes as well, and actually introduced me to two other girls she had met in the queue herself previously. Now, about the itinerary. I don't know how it's going to be in other cities, but in Madrid, day one, the light sticks were sold out in the pop-up store, but the merch stands at the stadium were full of stock of every item. So, I bought a light stick for me and one for my friend, and I bought the army bomb bag. This one right here. It says it's not a bomb. I know this might sound wrong and might be an unpopular opinion, especially because I did buy 2 pieces of official merch, but I wouldn't spend too much money on merch if I were you, especially with a lot of merch being available at AliExpress for not even half the price. Now, about the concert. I don't think there's a video on the internet that can prepare you for what it actually feels like. You can watch fan cams, you can watch live streams, but none of them capture the atmosphere there. The sound, the energy, the light sticks moving together, thousands of people singing every single word. It honestly felt unreal. For those few hours, nothing else existed. Once Hooligan, the first song on the setlist, started, I started bawling my eyes out, which is kind of ironic if you know the song because they laugh in the song. But I was seeing them with my own eyes in real life after 8 years of being a fan. So like I said previously, I realized I lost the videos and pics for my trip before the concert even began. So I made the decision to enjoy as much as possible and not be worried about taking the perfect video or taking the perfect pictures. Because at the end of the day, I don't know when I'll be watching them again. My final thoughts are, if you are lucky enough to see BTS one day, go. Whether you're standing at the front or somewhere further back, there's truly no bad seats at a BTS concert. Whether you go alone or with friends, just go, because one day you might regret it like I did. The photos and the videos might disappear, but the memories won't. You might forget some things about the concert, but you won't forget the feeling of seeing your face live again. And honestly, that's what I'll remember forever. If you've ever been to a BTS concert in your life, please tell me in the comments how your experience was. If you've ever been to a BTS concert before, please tell me in the comments what your favorite moments was. And if you're still waiting for your first one, I hope it happens soon. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.